Welcome, you guys. We are live. It is Financial Talk Tuesday. I'm so excited, you guys. Go ahead while we get started. I got to do a little, behind the scenes that I always do every week. So as we come in, I want you guys to go ahead. Don't be stingy. Share the live. Share. And we're gonna get started momentarily. Go ahead, and if you guys do not have anything to write with, because I want you to take notes, I want you to be interactive. We're gonna go ahead. I see you coming in on YouTube. I see y'all are coming in. Let's go ahead. Welcome. Hey, you guys. Welcome. I'm going to give you a little bit of music while we wait. Once again, go ahead and share. Let's get the agony going. We are live, you guys. I'm excited. I got so much to share today. It's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and get this started. If you can hear me okay, go ahead and leave me some ones in the comment. I did change microphones, so I want to make sure everything is working. As you come in, I do see where there are a few people logging in on YouTube. They are first in line. Let's go ahead and get everything started. How's everybody doing? We are live. Let's go ahead and get everybody started. Okay. Let's get everybody started. Facebook looks like it's a little bit behind. So as we get everybody started, let me keep making sure. If you can hear me, go ahead and leave me some ones in the comment. I want to make sure the microphone is working. Welcome, you guys. We got both platforms going on at one time. Welcome, you guys. Hey, I see y'all logging in. Let's go. Excited. Give me some hearts. So, I love when y'all comment. I love when you do any type of emojis. Yes, to share. We're going to go ahead and make sure, if you can hear me, give me some ones in the comment. Welcome, you guys. I see y'all are coming in. I'm excited. Yeah. Both platforms are yes. So let me go ahead and let me get this in. Do a little bit behind the scenes. As you come in, go ahead and let me know where you're checking in from. I want to make sure everybody is here. We're going to do just a few behind the scenes once again, for those of you that are just joining. What I'm doing is I'm behind the scenes sharing it in a few places of people that we are not currently sharing with. So as you come in, go ahead, leave me some ones in the comment if you can hear me. That's the most important thing. I don't want to be talking and nobody hear me. So we're going to get started shortly. I want to make sure everybody is here. Real quick, we're going to share it in a couple more places. In the comment, go ahead and check in. Let me know where you are checking in from. I see you. Okay, we got Texas in the house. Okay. We got New York is in the house. Come on, y'all. Come on through. I'm excited. Can y'all hear my voice? Yes, we are super duper excited over here. Let me share it in one more place and then we're gonna get started. What I'll probably do is of course, if you can go ahead on your page, share it. We'll have multiple shares. Don't gatekeep it. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta be able to share the information. So as I do one more place, let me do one more place. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Let me share it in one other place. We are going to get started shortly. Okay, we got a few more people that have logged in there. That's amazing. Let me go one more place, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited. We are super duper excited. We are excited. And we're going to get started shortly. Go ahead, if wherever you're checking in from, go ahead, like I said, leave me your city, your state, so we can shout you out. And of course, while you are in the background waiting on me to get started, go ahead and grab you something to write with. Grab you a little snack. And I know because some of you are just getting off work. Let me share it. One more place, you guys. One more. Hey, YouTube, we are here. We're on both platforms, so I'm excited. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Definitely. I'm excited. What are we doing? This is the last place. I see Facebook. It's a few of you guys on here, so we are not going to be long, but we will be super duper strong. Before I get started, I want to always do a little housekeeping. So for those of you that do not know me, for those of you who want to find out more information about me, my office, my services, or anything like that, the QR code right here in the left, it's my left. You can scan it and you can book an appointment with me. So we are not going to be much longer. I've taken enough of your time. One thing right here, what I want to get started. And if you see me looking back and forth, there's a YouTube screen here and there's a Facebook screen here. First of all, how many of you guys, I got to get my ink pen. I'm a talker with my ink pen. How many of you guys have noticed in the last week how gas prices are just climbing up? Leave something in it. If you see where now, I'm gonna be partial right now. I drive a Tesla. So my dad called me the other day. He was just like, I know you don't know, but gas prices are going up. My being on Turo. And I noticed that sometimes when they don't tip it off with the full, I always leave my gas out with full. So last week I was like, dang, so I did notice. So and a little shade right there. So as we're transitioning to get into today, that's what we're going to talk about. For those of you that missed last week's live, I said the first missile, whatever, had just dropped. So we had not even gotten fully into the conflict. You can't call it war. It's just they're calling it conflict. And now what did I say? I said the prices of gas are going to go up. The second thing I said, groceries will go up. Third thing, for those of you that are in the investment world, investment, interest, all of that goes up because the war has to be funded some kind of way. So behind the scenes, a lot of financial analysts are saying, you know what, let's get ready, let's do this. And they're asking us as the financial people to let your people know that, some of the things that we're spending the money on, let's hold back until they figure out what's going on. So with that being said, I want to acknowledge a few people here. If you are already on live and you watched me last week, leave me, just leave me a money bag in the comment. I want to recognize you guys. So Queens, New York is in the building. We got Memphis is in the building on Facebook. We got some people on Texas. We got some Kentucky people on YouTube. I'm going to definitely shout y'all out. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Okay, for those of you that this is your first time here, welcome to Financial Talk Tuesday. I'm Sandra Burton. I'm also known as the Financial Plug. I've been doing this thing for money that we call money. I'm going to let the cat out the bag. 2026 makes 30 years. I graduated 30 years ago. I'm going to, stand on business. So with that being said, you're not talking to someone that just got out of high school, just got out of college. I've been doing this doggone thing now for 30 years. So when I tell you something, write it down, stamp it, fax it. What Smokey say? Do all those things because it's going to be genuine money. So this entire month, we're going to be talking about financial preparation. Because when the world starts scattering and they're uncertain, I don't want you guys, because there's some things I'm going to tell you to do so you're not like the other people in the world. And that's why I say share this because it's going to be some good information. Last week, we talked about the global conflict and often how it affects energy prices. And we also talked about how it affects gas prices. So for those of you that are going back and forth to the pumps, you see it. Now, we're not just talking about gas. Think about it. I just said energy. So where we are transitioning, New York people, we're not talking about y'all right now because I know it's still cold. Chicago, we're not talking about right now. Where we're getting ready to transition from heat to air, you're going to have to turn these air conditions on, which means you're burning what? Energy. So some of these power bills, electric bills, whatever you want to call it, are going to be kind of hot this summer. So what I'm already doing, we're doing some preparation to let you guys know on how to kind of like save some money, because I don't know about y'all. I'm going to burn my air condition. I can't do heat. We can't do heat. So if you were here or if you caught the replay from last week, leave me some ones in the comments, because I want to make sure that we are talking on the same level. Now, what I want you to do is, I'm talking back and forth because I do see where, okay, YouTube, I see y'all. 1 second, there's something going on with the YouTube side. So while we're waiting, go ahead and fire up the heart emojis. You know, I told y'all, I like when y'all fire up the heart. When you give me some thumbs up, it just makes me go a little bit harder. I know y'all want to see me go harder. That's what we're doing. So let me go ahead. I don't know the transition of what we're doing. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. It's going out and in as we go. For those of you that actually do have gas vehicles, how is that looking for you guys? You know, are you now going to stay in the house a little bit less? Or are you going to venture out? Let me know. I want to know. What's my YouTube? The YouTube for certified is, I don't know. If I change screens right now, I would definitely let you know. And I think Kaylee is on. Kaylee, if you can, look up the YouTube for certified and leave it on Facebook. So that way, people that needs to know, they can go ahead and get that. So one thing, let me do one thing real quick. So, right. So are you going to stay in the house a little bit more, or are you going to drive? And so for those of you that have hybrid cars, guess what? They're really, really going to go into, you're going to love them. So now let's go ahead. We're going to give everybody a moment right now, because tonight's conversation is so important. I want you to know what's really going on globally. And you may say, okay, well, you know, I'm here in Tennessee. I'm here in Georgia. I'm nowhere near what's going on. However, that's the difference, because I just told you some of the things we're going to look for. Now, the entire month until this is over with, the Financial Talk Tuesday is going to look just a little bit different, because I want to make sure everybody is prepared. So, last week, once again, just to reiterate, we talked about how the gas prices are going up and things like that. Now, the financial awareness of that is knowing ahead of time. If you know ahead of time, you don't have to get ready, right? So we're going to move now into week 2. And week 2 is now, guess what week 2 is? For those of you that are just joining me. Week 2 is talking about now the part of your credit and your debt. See, with uncertain times, the economy is going to hit both of them. So your credit profile right now, we want to, let's talk, let me stop and talk just on the credit. The credit is very important. Good credit gives you options. Poor credit, guess what, limits those options. So tonight we're going to talk about how to protect your financial foundation when the economic pressure is the way it is right now with the conflict. So if you're ready to learn, I want you to type some 2 in the comments. Give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up so we can keep going. Now, just to give you a preview of next week, we're going to be talking about how now business and financial strategies will also help you. Because when the economy shifts like that, you got to do what? We teach you how to have multiple streams of revenue. So having those multiple streams of revenue, you're not going to be worried when gas go up 60, 70%, because you have what? Additional revenue. Now, so one of the things we're going to talk about is the credit score, how important your credit and the debt is right now. That's going to be very important because what did I say last week? That affects your what? Interest rates. So what I want you to do is I'm going to give you some homework. If you don't know your credit score, go ahead and pull it. If you don't know it and you don't know where is a safe place to pull it, because I know a lot of people use Credit Karma. Don't use that. I know it's free. Everything free is not what good for you. Matter of fact, if you don't know where a safe place to pull your credit, go ahead and inbox me now, DM me, wherever platform you're on. I can go over those things with you. Next, let's talk about your debt. If you have high credit card debt, if you have high, personal loans and things like that, now is the time to kind of look and see, like, where are the payments? If you're making minimum payments on any of those things like that, while we're in war and conflict and things like that, you do know when you sign a credit card agreement, they have the ability to go up on your yearly APR. See, I talked to someone last week and they didn't realize carrying a $20,000, $30,000 on just a regular Visa, and they were paying it off, how much money they were losing. See, if you're going to do that, the most safest place, the best place is really to look into American Express options. Because one thing about American Express, if you spend money with them, they reward you. And not all of the cards are the same. Once again, reach out to someone, in the financial world, so they can walk you through what card is the best card. So with the credit, with the debt, I want to encourage you every week. Let's see how we can get the credit up and see what we can do to get the debt down. Are there some things that you do now without taking an extra job and things like that? Absolutely. Especially in times like this. So what I want you to do is, I'm not going to hold you long. Like I said, tonight's conversation is really preparing you guys. Week 1 was really budgeting, letting you know that, hey, gas is going up. 2, this week was really talking about protecting your income, getting that debt down, getting your credit score up. So what I want to do is I want to pause right here and I want to look in the comments. How many of you guys right now know exactly what your credit score is? I'll stop for a minute. How many of you know? I see you, YouTube. Okay. Facebook, how many of you guys know exactly what your credit score is? I'm gonna pause. Matter of fact, give me some hearts. Light me up. Give me some thumbs up. I see you. Absolutely. So with that being said, one of the things I want to prepare you for is, again, know your numbers. Know your numbers. And we're going to talk about these 4 numbers. What are these 4 numbers? I need you to know how much debt you're carrying. I need you to know your budget as far as bills. How much are your bills every month? 3, we haven't talked about it much. Taxes. Next month, April 15th is what? The deadline for anybody that has tax work, unless you get an extension for the 2025 year. Last but not least, your credit score. I may just do a switch next week and go in depth on the tax side. If you want me to kind of veer off from my 4 topics and go into some things, some tax saving tips and things like that for you guys that have not found and would really like some information, matter of fact, leave me 5. Drop some 5s in the comment. If you want me to switch next week to tax, because we talk about all 4 things all 4 weeks. However, I want to kind of give some tips and tricks and things like that for people that have not filed, because now it's the time where the mid-income and the high-income earners start kind of like twiddling fingers because they know either they're going to owe or guess what? They're not sure on a refund. However, over here, we don't teach refunds. We teach you to keep your money and you invest it during the month. So with that being said, I want to go ahead. I want to leave you with something powerful tonight. And this is coming from the late Reverend Jesse Jackson. He once said, if you fall behind, run faster. Never give up, surrender, and rise up against the odds. Because a lot of times in our Black and brown community, we'll just say, give up and say, hey, it's not going to happen for me. I'm not going to be able to get this. See, I want to apply this to your finances as well. Because if you guys right now are saying, you know what, I'm never going to have a high credit score. You know what, this student loan right now is getting out of control. I'm never going to be able to pay this off. That is where you're giving up. Because there's so many resources out here to even get those things paid off. Today, you guys, I had a person that owed, it was a very old tax bill. I think it was like 2019. And all we needed to do is just call. As a tax professional, I have different licenses and things like that I have a whole nother number I can call, and I can pick up and say, hey, IRS, are you able to forgive the interest penalties on this particular day? And guess what? They said yes. 2 weeks ago, I had a young lady that had taxes due, and she didn't realize that the young lady that was doing the taxes had put some stuff on her taxes, which caused her to owe over $6,000. And she has not filed taxes in over 9 years. So guess what? I was able to tell her, look, given the timeline, this is what we can do. And I saved her almost $20,000. So once again, the quote from Jesse Jackson says, if you fall behind, run faster, never give up, never surrender, and rise up against the odds. So if you don't know, raise your hand, talk to somebody, because there are so many people that can answer those questions that you have. So again, I want you to start preparing more, strengthen your financial foundation, because preparation, you'll be prepared for times like this. So when it's wars or rumors of wars or conflicts or things like that, you'll be prepared. And how do you be prepared? Once again, we're always going to talk about these 4 things. And if these 4 things right now are uncertain, use that QR code right there. Book a free financial discovery call with me and let us go over all these things. Because before you leave tonight, I want you to do me a quick favor. If this information, any of it, even the part that you don't understand, kind of like gave you I need to do this, or I need to do that, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, run them up, give me some hearts. And also, I want to challenge everybody. I have 6 people on Facebook. I have 8 people right now on YouTube. If you guys double that, if you just send it to one person, can you do me a favor? Can you share that with one person that you know can utilize this information? And then I want to leave this as well. If you are watching the replay, this is for later on, type replay in the comments. Because what that does, it pushes the algorithm out to Facebook for people that are literally, hey, I don't know how to get my taxes done. Or I'm 5 years behind. I don't know who to search. And they will see me and they'll see the QR code and they're able to get help. So with that being said, I don't keep y'all on here long. I want to thank you for joining Financial Talk Tuesday. Keep learning, keep preparing. Most of all, keep strengthening your financial pillars that we always talk about. And remember, your money is our business here at Certified Platinum. I really thank you guys for joining me tonight. And I want you to come back next week where we're going to do some deep diving into the tax side of it. I see y'all comments and I see where everybody, I must have a lot of mid-income earners on here that said, you know what, raising your hand. Give us some cheat codes. Give us some things that now we cannot pay the IRS back. Because you know what, one thing about Uncle Sam, he don't look like a lot of us. So if that sounds like you, I want to invite you next week. And I want to tell you, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to tell you good night, be blessed, and hope to see you next week. Talk to y'all later. Bye.